Turning the unit on and melting within seconds. For your hobbies in electronics and more, the TDAGRO Heat Gun, 1200 plus degrees, 1800 watts, 1.5 second, turning the heat on instantly in a few seconds. You can heat shrink wires, do your electronics, rather than using a torch open flame. So while we're going to show you what you get in box and how to work the gun, opening up, everything's nicely wrapped and presented to you. You have your nozzles flat, round, and more. You're given an instruction guide you can go over at your leisure. You have a real narrow type heat gun to direct heat, nozzle type narrow, nozzle type wide, and a flat end heat gun. So what you're going to do is take your heat gun, pick the nozzle you like, and simply slide on. It snaps into place. The heat gun's got a trigger, 2 speeds, low and high and off. It has fans to blow the air, and it has an adjustable knob depending on what you want to heat up instantly. The heat gun comes in one color, purple and black and silver. It has enough cord to do your job. I'm going to pull the nozzle off. I'm going to show you the temperature inside. I'm going to cool the gun off. The gun reads about 67 degrees, and I'm going to run the gun. And it instantly heats up. When running a gun, it's going to have a smell for the first time. In the RC hobby, we create cowls by making a mold, taking plastic and melting plastic. As you can see, the element in red through the plastic. Allow the machine to cool in a low speed and then shut off and place on its head, remembering that is caution, hot. We have a cone on. We're going to take a piece of wire, heat shrink, place onto the wire, and we're going to melt down and adjust to the heat shrink level. A nice close-up shot at the unit melting down on a low speed. No more using an open flame to melt down the heat shrink. For our test purposes, we have a piece of tin solder, and we're going to melt the solder in a number of seconds. A close-up shot as the solder being melted. These are just some of the few demonstrations of the TD 2022. It can melt solder, heat shrink, and more for your arts and hobbies and crafts of electronics and more. I hope you enjoy your heat gun. Thank you for viewing.